Hello everybody, Mike here once again from Unity Animal Sanctuary, and I am actually in State of Survival. It's a fairly old game, but it progresses, so there's always new stuff to do. If you've never played it before, it's kind of like Ebony. I'm not sure if you've ever played that. Ebony is actually a super old game, believe it or not. That came out over 20 years ago. I was on one of the first servers with a group of friends, and then we started on a server a few, I don't know, months later, and between the two servers, we were top 10 ranked. But basically, zombie apocalypse here. There's all sorts of tasks you can do and stuff like that, including fighting zombies. There's currently a truck event going on right now, or convoys. You can attack other people's convoys. Infected fiends. This is like a zombie type thing. You send troops with this. I could set this up and send troops. I have different heroes, which the heroes not only are used in marches and stuff like that, but there is, let me get this here quick. The problem that I have with it and any game like this is you get to a point where it becomes so tedious because there's so much to freaking do. And you could sit there for hours and just, it takes forever to get through everything for your daily stuff. So it really sucks you in though. It gets you hooked, and then next thing you know, you're in trouble. So this is another thing you can do with your heroes. You go through things here and complete missions. You get supplies and stuff. Sometimes you'll unlock stuff for heroes. It's kind of actually pointless for me to grab those. These ones here are hero missions, which are super easy because of how powerful my heroes already are. I left for quite some time and came back. And yeah, I'm one of the lowest power people in my alliance. The server, they merged the server with another server because of how few people there are. But what they do is basically they only allow a certain amount of people, and then they create a new server. And it's you can still join one of the old servers. You can also buy stuff after a server's been open long enough to move over to another server at your own free will. But there's going to be an event today where they're fighting for cities. Go ahead and end this now. I'm not worried about the loot. So that one thing was for upgrades. When you do the big buildings like this, I get stuff for upgrading my heroes. There's all sorts of different things. All these things here are events and stuff like that you can do. There's pinball here. There's a little wheel thing here. They lots of times have crossover events. Like currently, there's one with Silent Hill. They've done one with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's been, gosh, so many different ones. So it's a lot of fun. It is addictive, and it can suck you in very quickly. Also, too, you basically get to the point where you have to either put money into it or you will fall behind. Like in the beginning, I started late compared to everybody else, but I became very powerful very quick. Eventually, I got up into the top 20, but there was a point where people were putting so much money into it, what they call whales, that I just couldn't keep up, and I started falling behind quick. So, anyways, that's my thought on that, and please do like, subscribe, because we're trying to make more money to help more animals. And you have a wonderful day. Cheers.